Hey guys, it's me Marty. So I hope you guys are all having a wonderful week. Sorry I haven't gotten some videos up in the past, 2 weeks or so. I've been kind of busy with work and some other struggles that have been going on in my life. But anyway, you're getting one now, so woo! Today I'm going to go ahead and do my Q&A. I finally got enough questions that I feel like I could do a decent Q&A video. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that now. So here we go. Alright, this first question is, what is my biggest struggle? Which, it honestly varies from time to time. As of right now, I think one of the biggest struggles I'm dealing with is not being with Katie every day. Like before I moved with her, it wasn't as bad because we were always apart. But now, this time around, I've lived with her for a year and like 4 months or so like that. So now I have that, familiarity, the used to waking up next to her and going to sleep next to her every night and all these other things. And I miss that. I miss the fact that because we both have busy work schedules and she has school schedules and I'm hopefully starting school soon, we don't get to talk as much and see each other as much anymore. So I mean, that right there is one of my really big struggles. Yeah. Alright, so next question. Do you regret not coming out sooner, and why or why not? And most of the time, in almost all aspects, I don't regret coming out sooner. I mean, it would have been nice, but again, at this point, it involves Katie. If I would have came out sooner, I would have never met her probably. And because I mean, at that point in time, like I would not have any confidence for dating whatsoever if that was the case. And I mean, even then, at that point when I met her, I wasn't even really out to myself yet. Like, I mean, I knew, but I didn't know. I kept hiding it and trying to ignore it, and it was always a thing that, oh, this will eventually go away, don't worry about it. And yeah, so I mean, there's times where it's like, oh man, I wish I would have, as a kid, but seeing how my family's religious and all these other things, nothing would have ever happened anyway, so it really wouldn't have mattered, other than maybe it wouldn't have been as big of a surprise to my family. But, honestly, no, I don't regret coming out any sooner. I think I came out at the right time. If I could live anywhere in the world with Katie, where would it be? To be honest, anywhere that would work. I know Katie wants to be a writer / painter, so, and she could do that almost anywhere, which, I mean, works out really well. Me, I'm not 100% sure what I would want to do yet. I mean, there's the IT thing, which you kind of get a job anywhere. I'm also kind of wanting to actually go to school for learning how to film better and record better, and maybe, I don't know, I really enjoy almost all aspects of filming, setting up the shots and, directing all the stuff, being, though, in the shots, doing, the things, editing the layouts. I've been working on a project for something else that's going to come along in the future that has involved like writing out, a transcript of everything that's going to happen, laying out shot by shot and stuff like that. And even the editing part, like I love every little aspect of it, so I'm considering going to school to learn more how to do that. I mean, that's something that I think, there's some more areas that are more suited to that, so maybe we'd end up there. We've talked about a few places, but as of right now, honestly, if I'm with her, I'll be happy, and I'm sure she'll be happy too. Alright, this question is actually one that I was asked before, and I kind of took a really cheesy way out because it was way back when I started, and it was, what's the most important thing you want your subscribers to know about you? And I remember before I answered it, I'm like, well, you're just gonna have to subscribe and watch my videos and then you'll figure it out. And maybe that was kind of cheap, but I figured this time I'm gonna actually answer the question. And the answer to that question is that I'm happy to be me. Obviously, as you've seen in all the other videos, I'm trans and I'm being who I am, and I think it's something important that people need to know so they don't, questioning things with me, even though it really doesn't matter. But, I mean, the other thing that my subscribers really need to know is just to not be afraid to be yourself. Because being yourself is, the most important thing you could do and the best thing you can do for yourself. So, yeah. Alright, this next one is, what is my greatest joy? And I think my greatest joy has to be, again, being able to be me. For all my life I've had to pretend to be somebody I wasn't, and, hide some of my interest away so people wouldn't make stupid comments because, you know, oh, that's a girl interest and stuff like that, even though that's in general just really dumb to say anyway. So I mean, that's one of the things, and my other biggest joy is just having Katie. You know, she has improved my life so much better since she's been there. She has helped me get out of my stupor of depression and sadness and everything else. Like, I mean, I still struggle with some of that, but it has gotten a lot better because of her. She has helped me want to be a better person and to improve my life and the drive to do something more with myself. So, I mean, I think my two greatest joys is a tie between being able to be me and Katie, because she is like, well, I think she's definitely my number one greatest joy because, yeah. Alright, this next one is when I applied for my job and ended up getting it. Was I worried about how I would be treated because I was trans? And if so, how did I deal with it? I was, but I knew it was something I had to go out and do. Like, I couldn't just sit around and be like, nobody's gonna accept me, I'm just gonna, you know, sit around. I knew I needed to have a job to be able to support myself, to be able to fix my car, to be able to, you know, just keep my life going. I couldn't put it on halt because now I had to go and get a new job with people that didn't know me. And so, I mean, I went in and I did it, and I mean, at first when they saw me, it was confusing because at that point I was already presenting as female, and I had to use, obviously, my birth name on the application. So when it came in, they just looked at me at first like, what was your name again? And then I said it, and it was like, oh, this will be fun. I went back, but I eventually got the job, and so far it's all been good. The managers all, you know, respect me. They use my preferred name. They started which I didn't even have to ask them to. They just started using my proper pronouns. And it has just been really, really good. I mean, I was really shocked that the Walmart where I live, because this area is very, when it comes to things that are different, I wasn't sure how they would handle it, but they have been handling it really, really well. There has only been one issue at work where there was people, you know, saying some not very nice things, and management right away went and was like, no, this is not wrong. If this happens, you need to say something. Don't hide it and be like, oh, it's not that big of a deal, because it is a big deal. You deserve respect just as much as any other person who works here. You are just as important as every other person that works here. And if somebody says something to make you feel uncomfortable, you need to come to us, because we don't want you to not come to work because you don't feel safe and comfortable in your job. You should feel okay to come to work. And I mean, I was really, really shocked by that, and I didn't really expect it. I expected just the whole, oh, that was wrong and that was that, but they actually followed through and made a solution to the problem. So that was really cool. And but besides that, it's been all good, and I actually will recommend that, you know, with the way Walmart's policies are, that they handle all of this really, really well. And so try there if you're looking for a job and are worried about not being accepted, because so far every time I've worked for Sam's Club and Walmart, and all of their managers have been very, very welcoming and accepting and okay with all the things. Alright, well, I guess that's all for now. I know it's not super long, but still, it is a video. I have been having a horrible vlogger's block, I guess if you want to call it, where I can't come up with anything the past couple of days, and I was looking through and I was like, I have enough questions, I can at least record my Q&A. But if you guys have any more questions, be sure to let me know, and I will add them to my list that I have of questions for next time, because I'm always happy to do a Q&A. I always think that they're fun. It gives me a chance to talk about something that I would not have ever thought to talk about, and I think it's really, really cool. Alright, well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, share it to your friends. Check me out on all my fun social media stuff, which is down in the description bar below, along with a survey to figure out the demographics a bit better of who all watches, which I would really, really appreciate if you guys did that. It only will take about maybe a minute, if that. Alright, well, that's all for today. I'd like to thank you guys for watching, and have a wonderful week. Bye!